No, Ned. We're not gonna ask. We're gonna take.
We?
Yeah. Who's the man?
You are?
Who's the man, Ned?
Jesus. Me.
Yes. Say it. Who's the man?
Who's the man?
Who's the... No, say I'm the man.
You're the man.
You're the man!
I'm the man.
You're the man!
That's right.
Say it!
I'm the man.
Say it!
Yeah, I'm the man!
Louder!
I'm the man!
Yes! Come on.
That's Paul Rudd and Rashida Jones in Our Idiot Brother.
One of the 5 very different movies opening this weekend here in West Michigan. So
yeah, and our movie guy, who is no idiot, Aaron Lafferty, is here with us with a look at what we have to pick from. Right. Obviously, a lot of people will go to this movie because of Paul Rudd and Rashida Jones.
Right, this is the movie I'm looking forward to most seeing this weekend. Hopefully we'll get a chance to see it this weekend. In Our Idiot Brother, he's not really an idiot, he's more naive and doesn't really get what's going on. He's kind of, you know, he just accepts too much nice out of people, and he kind of gets taken advantage of. Paul Rudd is the title character. His name's Ned. He gets in trouble for selling pot to a police officer. So he goes to jail. When he gets out, he doesn't have a place to live. So he ends up crashing on the couch of his 3 sisters, played by Emily Mortimer, Elizabeth Banks, and Zooey Deschanel. And he basically ends up, because of his naive and senselessness, he ends up ruining their lives. So that's where you get the Our Idiot Brother tale.
Okay.
So
I see.
it's rated R. It's been getting pretty good reviews, you know, about 7. So it's certainly worth considering this weekend. Again, rated R, so it's got adult themes and language. So considering who's going to go see that one.
Okay. All right, but you said 5. That's a lot to pick from in the weekend.
Yes, we've got a lot of different options.
Flavors.
Right.
Yeah.
We've got Colombiana, which is Zoe Saldana, which you might remember from Avatar. She was also she played kind of a similar role in The Losers. She's more of a kick-butt character here, if you will. Basically, when she was a girl, her family got killed by a criminal, and she grew up becoming an assassin, so she's out kind of seeking revenge on the people that killed her family.
Girl power movie.
Seems a familiar theme.
Yeah, familiar theme. Zoe Saldana. You know, she's been doing a lot of these more action movies. So her and Angelina Jolie are kind of taking over the action genre for the ladies here. This one's PG-13. It's been getting okay reviews, but it's mixed. So if you weren't intending to see this movie, you might want to wait on this one.
Okay. Well, another one I'm really looking forward to, because I love a good horror film, Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Right,
so you got your comedy, you got your action, now we got your horror, thriller kind of movie. You know, it's been getting pretty good reviews, actually. For horror movies, you know, it's not necessarily the genre that I'm a fan of, but when they're well made, you know, you kind of check it out. So
this is kind of looks like it would be the realistic horror film.
Yeah, more set in the real world. Maybe this might actually happen. Guy Pearce plays the father. Katie Holmes is the girlfriend, and they have a young daughter, or he has a daughter, and she's kind of neglected, so she's seeking out the attention that she doesn't get from her father and her mother, who shipped her over to the dad's, and she finds something mysterious in the house, and she is really drawn to check out what's going on in the house. So because of her neglect from her family, she kind of seeks out some attention and finds some things that a little kid probably shouldn't be finding. So what is in this house? What is it? Is it a creature? Is it what is, you know? So as normally in a horror movie, maybe you shouldn't unleash what's in there. That's kind of the lesson here. But it's been getting pretty good reviews.
Okay, and I was telling you that I was pretty freaked out by the preview itself.
Right.
So.
And for movie fans, Guillermo del Toro is involved in this movie. He did some writing and producing this movie. So if you like his stuff, you might like the look of this movie. And that's probably one of the better reviewed movies of this weekend.
All right, check on my list.
Okay. All right, so you've hit some different areas.
Yes.
Do you have more for us?
How about a documentary?
Sure, we haven't done that yet this weekend, right?
We got Buck, limited release. If you remember the Robert Redford movie, The Horse Whisperer.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the guy that that movie was based on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, awesome.
Buck Brenneman is a horse whisperer. He has a really good relationship with horses. He kind of has a certain Zen-like ability with horses and understanding horses and treating them with respect versus intimidation and punishment. So he kind of takes his message across the country, across the world. And this movie played at Sundance, got really good reviews, and is actually getting about an 8 out of 10. So this is probably the best reviewed movie.
You get to see the man himself.
Right. This is all about him. Even Robert Redford's one of the people that's interviewed in the movie. So they talk about him a lot. It's only playing in limited release, and it's only at Celebration Rivertown this weekend. It might go some other places. We'll see.
But for now.
But for now, that's where it is. So.
All right.
All right, one more?
One more.
One more, a drama with a sci-fi twist. We've got Another Earth. Basically, the premise of this movie is one day scientists and the people of the planet Earth, find out that there's a duplicate planet Earth in the solar system. So it somehow comes into orbit. You know, it might be a little out there, but the idea is, what would you do if you discover that there's another exact duplicate of you out there in the universe, and it might change your lifestyle. So there's a sci-fi at the core, but it's also a drama about the interactions of these people finding out what's going on.
Seems interesting.
Yeah, it's got an interesting premise. It didn't get the best reviews, I think, because the premise was so unique. It maybe doesn't pay off as interesting as you think it would be.
But sometimes those movies that have those kind of different plots or different themes to them end up doing very well.
Right.
Because they're so different, it's not a repeat.
Right, and so you might like it, another person might not like it. So if it kind of seems interesting, maybe go check it out. Maybe not full price, but go check it out.
Okay.
And what we love to hear and what you're always keeping tabs on are our Michigan-made movies, and you've got an update about one of them?
Exactly. You'll remember Cherry,
Yeah.
which filmed in Kalamazoo, Western Michigan, Kalamazoo College. It's coming out next week on DVD. It's at least scheduled. It may not be on all theater or all venues for renting, and Netflix and Redbox and all those places. But Cherry comes out. It's at least on Amazon and some other places. Will be out on DVD. It's filmed in Kalamazoo, and it did quite well. I got to see it at Waterfront last year. It's actually one of the better made movies that have come out of West Michigan. Basically, it's about a young, sheltered college freshman, and he meets an older student. And what turns into kind of a triangle relationship, a love triangle, if you will, because the younger daughter of the older student kind of likes him, so you've got this love triangle thing going on. It's definitely another unique kind of premise. Very, very good acting across this movie, and something to check out. Not just for the West Michigan, but also it was a pretty well-made movie. It is rated R, so consider that when you're selecting this movie.
Right. So you've given us a lot of information, and so if people are wanting to kind of check back in, or perhaps check in the weeks to come.
That's right.
How should they do that?
Go to WTV.com and look under the entertainment section and click on blogs. And you can find it there, also on Twitter and Facebook and YouTube and
all the different ways. Well, great, Aaron. Thanks for the recap. We really appreciate it.
There's also some good options on DVD this week too, so check those out.
That's always good to hear.
Right.
Movie.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, it's Friday, and so great weekend for a movie, or to do some of the other things that we suggested to you.
Lots of things.
And so first and foremost, we want to thank you for joining us. Be West, everyone.
Have a good weekend.